What's one of the biggest lessons that you learned with finance, uh, just in your journey, bro?
Biggest lessons I've learned. I have multiple. One is if you don't know how to take care of your finances yourself, give that job to somebody else. And two, it's write everything down. Like whether you doing spending, whether you're doing deposits, just write everything down, and then the shit will come from there because it'll create consistency for you seeing your finances. And like I said, if you don't have nobody, if you have somebody else handling it, and you know you don't know how to handle your finances, that protects you. Yeah. That'll probably be my two biggest things, and that ain't got nothing to do with no numbers or nothing. Yeah. It's just knowing yourself as a person.
That's one thing when you I know I found out just starting a business, like, man, you gotta be transparent with yourself about your flaws and what you good at, like, and that's why you know how to delegate tasks. I'm not good at this, man, so I'm gonna let my girl do it. I'm gonna let my homeboy do it. This other photographer do it. Like, delegating tasks, man. It was something else about the finance. Okay, since you're an entrepreneur, man, how do you budget your money? You don't get paid weekly when you do this. You get paid in lump sums, and a lot of people not thinking about tomorrow. Just want to go buy something they want. How do you?
I think the best way I budget it is first create a budget, understanding how much money you spending per month on items, and but that's very important. Like I have,
but people don't think about that. They think I got $400, $500, $800. These are the things I want. And then that's when you end up eating pork and beans. That second week, when you're trying to get your check week, man, you don't even eat sometimes. Exactly. That first week, you eating filet mignon, man, all shrimp, all types of delicious stuff, man.
No, absolutely not.
But that comes from a lack of knowing self, preparation, budget.
Financial literacy. That's all it is. It's when I was in the bank, I was teaching people how to, all right, on what are you spending on a daily, what are you spending on a monthly, how much money are you taking in, and how much money are you dishing out? Because that's very important too. Because then when you create a budget, then you understand how to save, and then once you understand how to save, you understand how to spend. I have to get better at it every day. Like I said, I'm terrible at finances. That's why I give that to her. Like, I understand the importance of having that financial literacy, because it's going to take your company and your business tenfold compared to the companies that don't last over 3 years.
Yeah.
One, I think from what I was told from a marketing expert, most LLCs or companies don't last over 24 months because either the lack of financial literacy, the lack of consistency, just not having a paperwork together. But I don't have time for that. I have to get done correctly, and I have to get done right, because I'm like I said, I'm going to be a millionaire. And I got to treat myself as $1 million corporation. I got to treat myself like Target. I want to treat myself like Walmart. I want to treat myself like this amazing business that we're in. Like, you have to put yourself on a pedestal and believe in yourself in order to get to that level.
What you reading? Are you reading anything? Where do you get like wisdom, game from?
A lot of it is actually just knowledge and experience. I'm reading a book by James Hunt. Is called something about distractions, knowing your distractions. And then I'm reading part 2 to, what's that book called? Rich Dad Poor Dad. He made a part 2 to that book, so I'm reading that. So got 2 books from there. And then just having a coach. I have somebody that I talk to every other day or every other week, and just bouncing ideas off each other. Because you just never know what's going to happen from them conversations.
Yeah, so get you a mentor, get your budget, know what you spending, know what you got to spend. I think that's crazy. I didn't learn budgeting until I got good and grown, bruh. But we just go off our wants, man. You've been working all week, doing something you don't want to do. You get your check, you want to do. You want to be able to do what you want to do.
Facts, absolutely.
But you can empower yourself just by knowing.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, definitely.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is the keys to the car of freedom.
Ask questions.
Yeah.
Like, if everybody that knows me as a business owner, they know I ask a lot of questions. Like, even the people I try to keep the people that are doing 10 times better than me in my contact at least on the daily. I'm asking questions. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? How are you doing this? 9 times out of 10, actually 10 times out of 10, I've been very blessed to not have no kickback. Everybody always gives me good advice, and that's just the energy that I keep around me, and it's been reciprocated, and it's a blessing to be able to see that, because you can hop in somebody's inbox and they be like, nah, I ain't with you.
Yeah.
Like, real easily. It happens.
It's crazier. The higher I aim, the more people help. I think it's it's that lack mindset. Like people lower on rank, they just like, I feel like they like, man, I don't have the resources to just be giving out all my resources. But people higher up, like I done did interviews with Grammy winning artists, like
David
Montgomery, Jack Thriller. These cats was like, yeah, I'm on it. But it's the people who like on our level, maybe a little bit higher. They just like, man, nah, bro, I can't just grind, bro. Right. Like, but I think that's kind of like paying life rent, man. Just give somebody a little bit of game. You ain't got to give them all your secrets, your special sauce. We call that
sweat equity.
Sweat equity.
Just call it sweat equity. Yeah. It's when you being able to provide that information or being able to put in time with a person or another company just to see them grow.
Yeah.
Like if we not growing, I feel like this. If you're working with me or you are in some type of contact with me, if we're not growing together, what are we doing? That is the goal. I love to see it, and more importantly, I think I got into this business, Combs Graphix, not wanting money. My goal and my dream was freedom. That was way more important than money. And because of the talent that I had, I was able to achieve that goal because I love this. Yeah. Like, I love this. If you don't love this as much as me, move out of my way.
Yeah.
I love this. So it's been a blessing, man. I'm very, very grateful.